Japan doesn't give a fuck about console gaming. Stay tuned. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy. What is up guys, this is your boy Andy Matrix, and I am back with another video. Happy New Year's. It is January right now of this video. So here I am at keengamers.com. And I actually was thinking about this since last year. Well, last year, a week or so ago. And I went to Japan in 2019. When I went there, Japan is old school with a lot of things. Number one are arcades, okay? In America, arcades are a thing of the past. Okay, you rarely see an arcade. The only places you see an arcade is at the mall or at a Dave & Buster's. That's it. And there is this small little franchise called Barcade, which has like retro gaming, you know, from like games for the 80s, retro gaming. But other than that, you don't really see, you don't drive down through town and then you see like one arcade, two arcades, three arcades like before. No, it's not like that anymore. Everybody has a console in America or in Europe. So they don't bother with arcades anymore, right? That's how it is. Japan, when I went to Japan, there was a fucking arcade left and right. I stayed in Akihabara. No, I stayed in Asakusa. I walked to Akihabara. There is arcades in Akihabara everywhere. I went to Osaka. There's arcades in Osaka. And and as a matter of fact, they're even a little advanced. You take this card, right? You get this card, and when you play the game, basically it saves your game with your ID, which is your little gaming card. So whenever you go back to that arcade, you can go back and play your game again. It's really interesting. There's arcades everywhere in Japan, and the funny thing is that for some reason Japan, they don't care about console games. Now, there's people, obviously there's, a couple of million people in Japan, I think like 35 million that play PlayStation. So yeah, there's people that have, that play PlayStation, being that Sony comes from Japan, therefore Japanese people play PlayStation. It only makes sense, right? Right, so now, but for the most part, in Japan, a lot of people don't care about console gaming. What they do care about is mobile gaming. Mobile gaming is fucking huge in Japan. 30% of the market. Yeah, 20-30% of the market worldwide. Japan consumes mobile games like crazy. And it's mainly because of the single life in Japan, right? So here it says, the King Gamer says, PlayStation no longer sees Japan as important. With the PlayStation 5 launch, it seems that the company is going to keep its distance from its Japanese roots. While extremely popular worldwide, PlayStation has been known as a Japanese gaming brand ever since its inception in 1995. Right? It seems with the PlayStation 5, Sony is going to shift its focus away from its home market, Japan. At least that's what Bloomberg latest report is supposed to imply, according to the report after the PS4's disappointment performance in Japan. So the PlayStation 4, it didn't sell a lot in Japan. Wow, that's kind of amazing. It says it has decided to focus more on US instead, which of course Americans play a lot of video games. The US PlayStation office was frustrated at the Japanese marketing team and has now sidelined the team in planning for the next gen console promotion. As of September, PS4 lifetime sales have passed 113 million units worldwide, but Japan only accounts for 7%. Okay, so 7%, let's see, 7%, 7%. So that's 113 million We're gonna times that by 7% divided by 100%, so that's 7.8 million. So that's actually not bad if you think about it. That means 7.8 million people in Japan bought a PlayStation 5. PlayStation 4 when it came out, and that's only 7% of the market. So that means the rest of the world, America, Canada, UK, South America, Europe, it's a lot. Wow. And like I said, Japan is mainly a mobile-first gaming country. It says allegedly the company also has some renewed contracts with several developers, SIE Japan Studio, and employees said that the U.S. Headquarters believes that the business doesn't need games that only do well in Japan. Exactly. I think Square Enix, since they're in Japan, they wanted to make Final Fantasy VII exclusive because of tradition. But I mean, come on, you have gamers all over the world. You want to make your game available for as many people as possible, so it's better to make it for many platforms like the Xbox, PC, and all of that, right? Don't limit yourself. And then it says, whether you realize it or not, there have been several clues to this major shift. First, back in 2019, the company established new council guidelines that elicit negative reactions to niche Japanese developers. Then, of course, PlayStation headquarters in San Mateo, California, from Ayama, Tokyo. Later, the PlayStation 5 hardware lineup revealed live streams took place in 12 p.m., making the shows more accessible to the U.S. audience, while Asian fans had to watch them in the early morning. And lastly, after 26 year having their own control scheme, Sony decided to standardize the XO selection buttons. Alright, I'm not sure what they're going on about that here. But anyways, and then of course it says Japan gamers don't buy Xbox. So I think the Xbox sold, or like the recent Xbox sold like 20,000 copies in Japan. Surprise, they don't care. They don't care about consoles. It's true. I keep telling you, Japan does not care about console gaming. With 20,000 Xboxes sold in Japan, that's kind of embarrassing, really. I mean, Bill Gates was be like, you know what? Let's fucking pull out of Japan. They don't give a shit. And then what else? Oh, I had another article here. It said, let's face it, Japan doesn't care about consoles anymore. This article is actually from 2014. Here is showing you like a picture of some holding an Xbox in Japan, which is no, it doesn't. I'm not gonna read the article, but just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, this is where we are. So this is why Japan does not care about consoles. When I was in Japan 2019, there was a lot of people in the train with their little cell phones, like playing mobile games. And if you, I mean, think about it. Nintendo. Look at the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch, you can change it. You can change it from being able to play on a TV to being able, to use it as a handheld, like a Game Boy, basically Game Boy. Whatever. I mean, it is. It's. Japan really is a handheld gaming country. There's a lot of singles. A lot of people are switching to the single life. The birth rate in Japan is going down, so there aren't a lot of kids being born. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys. So if you're a game developer, and you're making a mobile game, look to Japan. You get a lot of sales over there. And again, I'm not saying this out of inexperience. Again, guys, I've been to Japan. I've been to Akihabara. I see it with my own eyes in Tokyo, the mega city of Japan. People playing on their little, on their cell phones, and it's Japan is a mobile gaming, handheld gaming country, Like like America is mainly a console gaming country, and I don't know if they're big on like PC gaming, like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, online games, MMOs. But yeah, you get the point. Anyways, that is it for this video. This is Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and peace out, dudes.